Very good morning to all the students of 10th standards. Today is 16th October and last class we have started a new chapter, entrepreneurship, and what we have done there, the introduction, meaning of entrepreneur, and then what is entrepreneurship, then characteristics of an entrepreneurship. Okay, then the keywords. I think you got all those things. So today we will start off with one more thing, that is functions of entrepreneur. Who is the entrepreneur? The main person of the business or the owner, the sole owner of the business. So today we will be learning about the functions of entrepreneur. The thing is, the first point is plan. What is this plan? First we will give an introduction. An entrepreneur must perceive. Perceive means to find out. Okay. The meanings already has been given. To recognize or to find out. Okay. An entrepreneur must perceive opportunities. What are the opportunities in the market? Along with the plan. Organize resources and oversee production and marketing. Production should get done and then the work is to sell that one. To sell that one, before to that we should do marketing so that whatever the product I am having, all product must sell out. The main functions of entrepreneurs are as follows. Entrepreneur starts business activity by preparing various plans relating to business. Okay, relating to business means once I have become an entrepreneur, means I am starting a business. The main thing is that I must have a solid plan. I should have a plan, forecasting for what I have to do, how I should do, for that what is the requirement. This should get planned fast. Next is factors of production. This is very much important. Production means whatever the product is, I have to prepare that one. So for that I need two things. One is manpower, the person who will work under you, and the next is the material resource. Okay, whatever I am preparing, for that some raw materials are required, so that to be organized, it should not get wasted, so that you can have a loss. Okay, so the entrepreneur must always, what he have to do, he have to organize his factors of production. Factors of productions are nothing but the manpower and the means human resource. Okay, we are the human resource and the other resources including the natural resources. Next is decision making. What is decision making? He takes decision on overall business activities. All the decisions he have to take, so he have to be very careful while taking a decision. If he takes wrong decision, the entire business will have to suffer for that and the end result will be a big loss. Next is coordination. All things are there. Production is there, marketing is there, offices are maintaining their finance. All this will make your business, but there should be a coordination. There should be a cordial relation between all the departments. Okay, he coordinates all activities effectively. He has to look over all the things are getting done properly or not. Next is he introduces new methods or plan into practice. New method. I told he is an innovator, he is a creator, he should think in a other way so that he can get the business more. So what he have to do, he have to think, he have to create, he have to innovate some new plans, and not only to think that plans, how to go forward with that plans. Okay, that is known as practice. Means we have to apply those things into the business activities. He handles budget efficiently and logically. Budget is nothing but the capital or the money. Money is required. All the things, whatever human resource. If you put somebody as your employee, you have to pay the salary. You have to, what the production you will do. Suppose I am having 1000 rupees. My budget should not get cross 1000 rupees. Or else from where I will get? whatever the loan, suppose I got a loan from the bank for my business for 1000 rupees. So it should not get above to this 1000 rupees. So budget must be maintained very logically and reasonably, so that there should be no loss. He handles budgets, okay. He bears risk and uncertainties. He have to take risk. If you are in a business, you have to take risk, okay. Because, okay, maybe you can have loss, but forecasting and the previous experience or educations or plan or strategy, it will make you a proper profit making person, okay. So he have to take risk and uncertainties. He directs and guides the activities of the organization for effective operation. So it means he have to guide everybody. You can't shout on your people why you have done this wrong, okay, or your people should come to you. That time it is your work to instruct or guide that person. So directs and guides, this is very much necessary. So these are the functions of entrepreneur. Now coming to the point, the next is role of an entrepreneur. What is the role? Okay, so his first thing is, what his role is? Promote capital formation. Capital, the main thing is the capital. Capital is nothing but the fund or the money what is required to start a business and to run a business. So for that purpose, what they are doing, they are entrepreneur promote capital formation by mobilizing the ideal saving of the citizens. They use resources, both natural and human resources, in the right way, okay. They are also capital, these human resources and natural resources, okay. Money, whatever it is with you, you have to be bound within that border. You should not cross your budget, and you have to invest it accordingly and effectively. Provide employment. This is a very important point. An entrepreneur is starting a business. For that, he is hiring some persons. It means he is giving job to lots of people. They provide employment to several persons, such as technical, professional, okay, engineers are there, workers are there, all are getting employed there, and for that they are getting a salary for which their family runs, okay. So that is a role of entrepreneur. For that entrepreneur only they are getting that one. Third one is increase the GDP and PCI. What is this GDP? Everything is there. GDP is the gross domestic product, okay. GDP is gross domestic product. It means the total value of goods and services produced in a country. Total goods and services produced in a country, okay. That is GDP. So they are doing production, so they are helping for the GDP of our country. And what is PCI? PCI is per capita income. What is this PCI? Per capita income. Per person income, money earned per person in a nation or geographic region, okay. Our country, they have to release one record that is known as PCI. PCI means per capita income. One person is income is what they will make a average, but they are providing employment, so they are helping to increase the per capita income of the country. Bringing new products, okay. This is fourth point. They encourage to bring in new product or service and develop market for the growth of the economy. They bring new products, okay, which is helpful for us also, and that is their innovative idea with which we are getting a new product which will helps us in our day-to-day life, okay. So they are bringing the new products which are very effective for us. Next is better quality at low price. Better quality at low price means they introduce better quality goods at lower prices, which results in the improvement of the standard of living. See, one example I will give you. See, this is the idea of a person that one big shampoo box, okay, or shampoo jar, it cost around 250 to 300 rupees. But it was Mr. Narayana from Chennai who gave the idea that no, all the peoples are not able to purchase that one, but people can purchase if you introduce sachet. Sachet means that pouch. Okay. So Dove shampoo is 250 rupees. But when it comes for 2 rupees, it is affordable for me. So they are giving the better quality at low price. Okay, same Dove shampoo a poor person is using, but for 2 rupees. Okay, so they are giving better quality at low price. So next video we will continue with this one and this one. Thanks a lot.